And the back stairs of the club it's fucking ugly. People have puked out there. There's a couple of Smith Wrights. There's broken glass all over the place.
Yeah.
Brown Bear had the best booze can anywhere in Vancouver. The guys that came there were legendary. The names, Perfume Jack. Every joint had a tiny.
And he sucker punches him, and boom.
Puts the guy out.
He hit this guy with a punch. The guy went up in the air, landed on the ground.
He said, "What's your name?" He says, "My name is Carmelo Caboose."
We go in there, and the teller says, "What do you guys want?" "We want our money."
Yeah. Nicky gets up and he looks at him and says, "I'm gonna kill you or you're gonna kill me."
And the ambulances were coming, but the cops wouldn't come in the doorway. They were scared.
He looked down and goes, "Oh, fuck!" Ran across the street.
One night, Barry and I were in a game there. The guy was banging this broad, and the whole wall came down. And Barry says to me, "Your deal, never missed a beat."
That is so silly, it's funny, right?
Hey, you couldn't even write this shit.
I saw Jimmy Page sitting on a toilet with no clothes on, 3 women on him, doing tea left, right, and center, and other shit. Robert Plant, what a gentleman, what a nice guy. Led Zeppelin comes to town, and the road manager of Led Zeppelin phones Bob, Bob phones me, I phone Derek. We end up going to the Hyatt, and through incredible security to get up there. So we end up with them. We leave the concert in their limo. We go to Oil Can Harry's where they're having a private party. So I get out of the limo, I go upstairs, I bang on the door, they open the door, and the guy looks at me, he says, "What's your name?" I said, "Rob Terry," and he goes, "I don't see your name," thinking I'm trying to get in there.
Yeah, right.
I says, "Frank, I'm with the band." He said, "Rob, I can't do a thing." Robert Plant comes up the stairs and puts his arm and says, "What's up, mate?" I go, "Won't let me in." He goes, "Oh, fuck him, let's go." We left. And as we leave, there's a stream of media coming after us. We get in the limo, we got CKVU, CKWX, C-Fun, all these people. We drove around the city for half an hour, and he says, "So you think the Ready lit you?" And I said, "Yes." So Frank Hook, to this day, doesn't know how that happened.
You've got a great celebrity story.
I have.
Yeah.
I was raised in Jasper, Alberta. When I was 11 years old in 1953, Marilyn Monroe made a movie up there called River No Return.
Oh yeah, with Robert.
Rory Calhoun, Robert Mitchum.
Yep.
She was staying at a place which was about 3 or 4 miles out of town. So we're gonna hitchhike out because we wanted to get her autograph. We just got about maybe a third of the way out and it started to rain. So we're standing beside the road thinking, "Oh no, should we go back to town and try a different time, or what should we do here?" And as we were thinking about this, the limousine pulls up, the back door opens, and it's Marilyn Monroe sitting in the limousine. She asked us what we're doing now. Of course, we get a little shy and nervous. And he said, "Well, we just want to get your autograph." So she said, "You know, it's raining out there. Hop in that car and I'll give you a lift out to my place." So we got in the limousine with her and she took us back to her cabin and called over Robert Mitchum and Rory Calhoun and signed autographs. And then she invited us on the set the next day. So she said, "One of your mothers has to give you a ride up." And I said, "My mother will, she will, she will." So she said, "Well, okay, have her phone me." So she gives me her phone number, and I shove it in my jeans, and away we go, and we get home, and I'm late, so I'm in shit with my mother for being late. And I said, "No, but Mom, I was spending time with Marilyn Monroe, my mother's going on."
Yeah.
So I get this folded piece of paper out of my pocket. I said, "No, you got to phone her because she's going to invite us up to the set." And finally, my mother gave up. She said, "Okay," and she takes the number. And she phones it, and Marilyn Monroe answers the phone. Now my mother, she can't believe she's talking to Marilyn Monroe on the phone.
Yeah.
But at any rate, they made the arrangements. And we went up there the next day, and she showed us around and spent the day with us, and took pictures and all that sort of thing. And so I went there for 2 or 3 weeks and spent afternoons, bike out and see her and spend some time with her. And,
Oh, nice.
And she was incredible to us. And so that's how that summer was spent.
Oh, great.
How old were you?
11.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, great story.
I'm gonna go tell a little story that no one's really heard about me for a long time. It was about my 3rd time I graduated from grade 12, and we decided that we're gonna go downtown. You know, we're walking along, and we stopped at this place and we saw this flight of stairs going up, and we saw these ladies going up. And we said, yeah, man. I says, come on, Daddy, let's go. So we go upstairs, big, top there. And there was this guy there, Chinese guy behind, you know, those glasses. You know? And so Danny says, you talk to him. I says, let me talk to him. He says, well, do you want to have one girl or two girls? And I says, I don't give a shit, just talk to him. Right? so I'm going to there, and I says, yeah, I'd like to have one girl. And the guy looks good and he sees Daddy and says, no, you two girls. And I'm going, no, one girl. I says, don't have enough money, you know. And he says, I says, how much? And he says, oh, $40. I says, for one or two, you know. So, you know, I'm half Chinese.
Chinese, that guy, you're grinding your back.
Yeah, right. So I'm half Chinese, right? So I swore at him, and I said, say something on the kaidai. You know, I says, $40, asshole. You know, I says, that's all we have. So the guy says, okay, I'll give you $40. And the guy ends up taking the 40 because Danny says, no. He says, one. You know, and I says, okay, we only want one. Give me money back, right? and he goes, I don't give you money back. I was quick enough that I grabbed it, yeah, grabbed a bit of it. And then he says, you son of a bitch, you know, and I says, you son of a bitch, right? So we had this
Son of a bitch.
right? And then he grabbed it. I don't know how he did it, but he grabbed the bucks back, right? And this pissed me off. I mean, of course. Yeah. So I'm going, what am I doing this dude? So I go down a little ways and I see this axe, you know, the fire. And I crash the damn thing, took the axe out, and I said, you give me money back now. And the guy says, fuck you. You know, crash, we hit the whole thing down, right? And he comes running out. Remember the Chinese guy with the meat cleaver? Yeah. That's what he got. He starts running, and I'm running down these stairs. Danny and I hoofing it, right? He turns left, I turn right. We go up Georgia Street, and I turn to left in the alley, and I'm running like crazy. And this guy was fast. And he's at the sleeper, right? Oh, and I'm running. My arm goes back like that. Cuts me. I still got this, son. See that? You know, it looks like I'm gonna commit suicide, right? But no, I didn't do that. But it got me, right? But by then I was so scared, I just jetted faster than hell, right? And the police got me, sold me up, and that was one of the stories, the Bacina story.
And the moral of that story is if you're going to buy two girls, have enough money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.